decent, just holding that angle from the back. Dojo looking to flex this up in the 1v2, but can he do it? German does get spotted out. Comes in, and again, I do believe Havoc Elite Legends are gonna close us out here, as they have control of the P4 and the close-up spawn. The contest does come in, the tide is gonna be ticking, and these kills have to happen into the bottom of the map. Now it goes back in favor of the side of Big Mac. A very back and forth kill so far. The kill's not going their way if you're Havoc Elite Legends. This is looking too close to call here for me and Spyro. It is very back and forth right now, as I do believe
They got it. They did.
they closed it out.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Like a phantom menace. You just lose him and he becomes the biggest thorn in your side. Continues to fry, looking for more, just gonna try and play his life. Make it another for Ren on the 5 screen. Make it a 6 in a row for Ren. Make it a 7 screen for Ren, and the win going the way of Amplified Black on this map #1. My goodness.
Jake Pancake fights that idea out as another kill for doesn't get spotted out by Decent, just holding that angle from the back. Dojo looking to flex this up in the 1v2, but can he do it? German does get spotted out. Comes in, and again, I do believe Havoc Elite Legends are gonna close us out here, as they have control of the P4 and the close-up spawn. The contest does come in, the tide is gonna be ticking, and these kills have to happen into the bottom of the map. Now it goes back in favor of the side of Big Mac. A very back and forth kill so far. The kill's not going their way if you're Havoc Elite Legends. This is looking too close to call here for me and Spyro. It is very back and forth right now, as I do believe
They got it. They did.
they closed it out.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Like a phantom menace. You just lose him and he becomes the biggest thorn in your side. Continues to fry, looking for more, just gonna try and play his life. Make it another for Ren on the 5 screen. Make it a 6 in a row for Ren. Make it a 7 screen for Ren, and the win going the way of Amplified Black on this map #1. My goodness.
Jake Pancake fights that idea out as another kill for him as he is absolutely popping off houses again, doing work into the front of sight, and I do believe it is too much here for the side of EWG Red to try to get this one, but again, it's just a contest, and they need to try to get these kills, but Jake Pancake with a 3-piece to close us out, I do believe, and that's gonna do that for us. Team Reapers absolutely doesn't get spotted out by Eason, just holding that angle from the back. Joe's looking to clutch this up in the 1v2. Does get spotted out. Now comes in, and again, I do believe Havoc Elite Legends are gonna close us out here as they have control of the P4 and the close-up spawn. A contest does come in, the time gonna be ticking, and these kills have to happen into the bottom of map now, and it goes back in favor of the side of Big Max, a very back and forth hill so far. The kills not going their way if you're Havoc Elite Legends. This is looking too close to call here for me and Spyro. It is very back and forth right now, as I do believe
Max, they got it. They did
they
it.
closed it out. Oh my goodness gracious.
Out. Going to be coming in. Will you read it out? Army able to take down Festival. So a 2v4 just like that. Daddy Rams realizing that he's getting on both sides. Oh no. And Festival going to be assassinated in the corner. Will be the side of EWG Academy winning round number 4.
At least buy Vessel dinner first. Good lord. That's just common courtesy, right?
It has to be. Grab him some dinner. It's not even. I don't. Never mind. But my goodness, EWG Academy feeling confident, feeling like they are going to win this series.
Yeah, Marty here inside. He's gonna take him hostage. He's gonna show him those brick walls. Something PG-13 related happening here.
The rest of this beat time, you will have Ren early rotated, able to take down one, might get traded out here, will be on the chase. Ren so sneaky, so slippery.
Welcome back, guys. What's up, chat? This is gonna be my second cast for the night. I just can't. I have an addiction. I need to stop. But anyway, we have another match on our hands tonight. What am I even saying? It's gonna be Group C of the EWG League. We got Jhangly taking on the Hefty Turtles, and they are hefty indeed. We'll see if they're able to be up to the task. I believe. Let me pull up the maps and the records so far. I believe they're both 1-1. I think Jhangly. I believe they're 3 and 4 in map count. Yeah, flashbang. My apologies, chat. Yeah, Jhangly 3 and 4 in map count. Hefty Turtles 5 and 4 in map count. And let me look at their group as well. Where are they standing in their group? I believe they're both 2nd and 3rd. So if Jhangly, I think if they get 3-0'd here, they are out of this as well, because the Sacred Academy is 1 and 2, but they have a better map record. So, you know, I think Jhangly, if they lose this, they need to lose it in 5, I believe, to make it to the playoffs. I'm not 100% sure on that as well. But I think Hefty Turtles have the advantage as well in map count over. And I think if Hefty Turtles get 3-0'd, it'll come to head-to-head with them and Sacred as well. So we'll see how that all shakes up. But I believe, you know, whoever wins here goes on for sure. So yeah, no problem, Phil. Appreciate you guys. I'm a busy bee today. Got hit up by tons of people to cast. It is what it is. But we're gonna go in to the maps and modes for this series. We should have a good one. And, you know, alas, no triple Hacienda. Thank the praise Jeebus. I've casted too many of those lately. But we're going to start off with Skyline, Hardpoint, Hacienda, SND. Then we're going to be transitioning to Vault, Control. And those are the guarantees. Those are the first 3 we will see for sure. And then, you know, if these teams feel a little bit resilient, they're putting up a little bit of resistance, we're going to go to Rewind, Hardpoint, map number 4, and Protocol, SND, to close us out. If we do go, you know, the distance in this series, if we're going to reach it, we'll see what these teams have in store for us as we transition to the rosters for tonight. Jhangly, it's going to be Panda, Tapped. I believe that's Osvexy. It's going to be a tough name for me to say on this cast, let me tell you. And then Dream Ruiner. I casted Jhangly a little bit last time against the CCG boys, and they kind of got thrashed in that one a little bit. So I'm looking at them to bounce back. I believe they won their last matchup. I'm not sure who they played it. I was not casting that one, but they're going to be 1-1 now. So they're going to be taking on the Hefty Turtles tonight. And it's going to be Sleazy, Sin, Amir, and oh, my graphic didn't update. Apologies, but it's not going to be Relay. It's actually going to be Clutch. I swear I changed that. I don't know why it keeps doing that to me, but it is what it is, guys. Let me change that while I'm thinking about it, actually, now that I have it. Because I'm not sure why it keeps doing that to me. I need to figure this out, but alas, regardless, I have the updated graphic. There it is. I made it, but it didn't want to save for some reason. Anyway, regardless, we should have a decent matchup tonight as we transition back to me. You know, I normally don't do predictions a ton on teams I don't know, but I have casted Jhangly before. I haven't casted the Turtles yet, so, you know, the records, the maps, the modes, you know, it's all kind of hearsay for me. And I mean, you know, Jhangly, they didn't look like the best squadron the last time I casted them, but they did play, I think, the best team in their group. So we'll see if they, you know, they're able to win this one tonight. The Turtles on the other side, we'll see if they're, you know, up for the task. I think they're probably the favorites for me, the Turtles, in this one tonight. We'll see if, you know, I'm proven wrong. But, you know, last-minute substitutions coming in. We'll see if that affects their team chem, their dynamic, and whatnot. We'll see if they're coming out. Man, it's a tough one for me because it's, you know, I don't know a ton about the Turtles. But I'm going to predict 3-2 for the Turtles in this one. You know, their map records are similar. I think the Turtles probably have the slight edge in this one. Probably, I would predict the Turtles to be a better respawn team, and then maybe Jhangly take it in the SNDs. It could be a 3-0 for all I know. I could be talking out my ass, guys. You know, it's hard to predict Call of Duty. It's a day-to-day thing, and you know, if you don't know much about the players and teams, it can be a tough thing to predict. But looks like we are going to be getting things set up. I think we're just waiting for one more player to join the lobby, so. We'll see what happens here. Looks like shaders are about done, so people will be joining up soon enough. And yeah, I guess, Chad, if you guys want to put in... Let me open up, actually, my Twitch while I'm thinking about it. If you guys want to put in your predictions as well, I can make a poll in the meantime while I'm thinking about it. Might as well, right? Might as well do it. Why not? Where's my mod, Donnie? Where's Donnie when you need him? Might as well make one. Just to kill the time. Oh. Hearing myself. That's why I don't like pulling up myself. There we go. I can do a map by map, but I'll probably do this I'll just do this series for now. Might as well. I think the poll ends in like 10 minutes though, so oh, it only goes 10 minutes. Wow. Okay, whatever. I guess I can't make a poll last more than 10 minutes. I swear you can make a poll last longer than that, but maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm unaware. Let's go Hefty Turtles. Hefty Turtles fans in chat. And I just did put up the poll, guys. If you want to vote on who you think is going to win the series, now is the time. While we're waiting for the maps to get loaded on and waiting for the last player to join, actually. Apologies, we're still don't have them all in here yet. So yeah, if you guys want to vote for that, I put the poll up in chat. You guys give your predictions. Who you think's gonna win? I personally think the Hefty Turtles in 5. That's probably my prediction for the series, but I've been wrong before. I was on point though last series with my predictions. I predicted that last map like literally down to the score on that last series I just did in the hard points. So I'm feeling pretty confident. Although it could be a 3-0 for all I know. It's hard to judge teams I haven't spectated, and also Group C is kind of all over the place, so it's a little topsy-turvy. And it looks like we do have the 4th one in the lobby. So let me let them know I'm ready at least, and we'll get things started. Oh, do they want my stream link? I can send them my stream link. Screw it. Send them my stream link too, as we're going to be loading on in. It's going to be Skyline, hardpoint, to start us on off here. And, you know, Skyline's one of those maps where, you know, you got to start out hot. The gun's got to be, you know, shooting, or you're going to find yourself down early. And also, not for nothing, the rotations on this map, they got to be on point as well. It's one of those maps that can, you know, sneaky rotations, routes taken off spawn, the underground for sure can come into play, can be a factor. We'll see if that's on the cards for them or not. And let's see if I have the team names right. And it looks like I'm not going to get the chance. So, unfortunately, we're going back to me. As, you know, COD's a great game. The turts are turnt. Turt. They could have been turnt turtles. Turnt turtles. It's kind of a funny one. I like that. Because turtles are slow. It's a cute little name. I like hefty turtles though. I like my turtles with a little heft on them. You know what I'm saying? As we're gonna get the lobby reset. I mean, I like their logo too. Their logo's dope. I don't know. Both of these logos are cool, to be honest. Like just the turtle with the blunt is just hilarious to me, and like a meadow of mushrooms or whatever. It's like some Super Mario, like, I don't know, album cover. It's kind of what it looks like. Anyway, we'll see if these players are ready, are on the right teams this time around. As I take a drink. Not sure what's going on. I guess I'll take this opportunity to make sure the codcaster's right. I haven't even checked yet. We'll see. Oh, I think it's wrong anyway. That'll help me a little bit if I have that right. You guys don't see that. I'll have the graphic on the overlay anyway, but it just helps me. Because last series I casted the entire first series with the wrong teams. Because I didn't know, it was very last minute. I didn't know which teams were which, but I have casted Jhangly before, so it should be a little easier for me to remember those. So we'll find out. Yo, Moto Mike, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. As we are going to be loading on in for the second time, and hopefully the last time. Hopefully we don't have any more reset cheese, but we'll be on Skyline, HP. And if you guys are just joining us, get your votes in. Who do you think is going to win the series on the poll above the channel? I just posted it, so you guys can get your votes on in. Get your clam currency or whatever. I don't even know what my currency is anymore, but that's something I do need to update on my Twitch. It's been a minute since I've done that. Been years probably since I've even looked at that, but we'll see who's going to take it in this one. See if I have the teams on the right sides. We'll find out here in a second, and it looks like they are going to be right here. It's going to be Dream Ruiner and Jhangly. What do you have for us on this map so far? We're going to start on board with Clutch, cooking that frag grenade top mid, and it's going to land. It's going to be a beautiful peach grenade. Shots are on in over the top as he's going to rip the wig off of Panda there. 4 dead. Jhangly going to fall early. Dream Ruiner has a gunfight to win on the overextension. He gets shots in, can't win it, but he's going to be the lone member. Shot in the back. And that's a good start for the Turtles. Early P1 time going their direction. We'll see what Tap can do on the overextension here. He's going to spot this player in Hill Shirley here. VMP variant coming out. And he's going to win it. And obstructed. I'm not sure what you're doing underground. He's gonna dolphin dive, slow himself down with the momentum. I like the route, but just, yeah, the movement wasn't the best here. But he might have himself a free 2-piece if he's able to collect. Gets one, backs on out for now. That should help Jhangly with the spawns, but they're going to have to win an important one on number 4. Sin is the lone member on new. He's going to have to stand tall and stand strong. Can't get the first one. So Jhangly will break on into P2 here, and they're going to flip on through. So that early P1, you know, hill time didn't really amount to a whole lot here. We'll see if Jhangly can hold on for a long time, or if it's going to be a quick one. Is Sleazy taking the route in the back into freebie, and they line up for Sleazy there. 3 for him. The insta re-break here, but Tapped, still the lone member in the back. Maybe could potentially flip the spawns for him, and he gets a great timing on the rope. Gets one. Not quite enough for the second one. It's enough for Sleazy to get on out of there. He's going to be by himself now. And just break after re-break for both of these teams. Nobody can get a foothold on this P2. And Sleazy doing what he can to try and get some scrap time at the end here, but he is thwarted. That 10 or so seconds will go Jhangly's way, and about a 20-second lead as we head on into P3. And Jhangly, they're here. They have a couple of gunfights to deal with. They'll win the first one, and all of Hefty toward this P1 area so far, trying to break from the middle. And so far, it's been some shots over the top, a little sloppy, but they're able to clutch on up. 3 dead in the feed. It's just Tap left last alive, and a clean break from the Turtles. We'll see if they're able to hold Sin. Maybe an overchow from him. SMG at that range, not exactly ideal. And Clutch. Some nice shots over the top. He's gonna get a pair for himself. Early time on his P3 going toward the Turtles' way, and Clutch with the 3-piece. Nice job from him, controlling this top man position, but Sin can't get it done. The SMG shot's not good enough. We'll see if they're able to transition this into P4 as they've gotten broken in the back. Jhangly pushed on through. They're going to get grass spawns with 10 seconds left. That's going to be a much-needed hold in the back. But yeah, back turn from Dream Ruiner at the worst possible moment. And now just left to tap to pick up the pieces. The blunder from his teammate. Free back shots should not be given. But they were. And Sleazy holding this overextension. Yeah, Sin goes for a little bit of a dive, and he's not going to get anything. Some sloppy shots from Sleazy, but not before he gets a double for his efforts. We'll see what this break looks like. Dream Ruiner in the back. He has a second player underground as well. Dream Ruiner can't get it done. As the blue wall holds strong here. It's just tapped. Let's see what he can do. BFP in hand. Nothing. Shut down instantly. And finally, some semblance of control for the Turtles on this P4 hill. They did break on in through the front, and it was a sloppy hold from Jhangly. They'll get punished for it. And just nobody from Jhangly winning any sort of gunfights in transition. As Clutch combines on in with his teammates, they'll secure the final 10 or so as we go back to our second set of rotations on this P1 with Jhangly trailing by about 50 to 60 points. As we head on through, I mean, Dream Ruiner, you're on the hill, but you're having a tough start of it, 2-11. Looking at him to step it up on the rest of this hard point if Jhangly are going to clutch on up on this one. Speaking of clutch, he's 16-8, double positive, as well as Sleazy having a great start on this skyline. The slaying prowess reigning true from them. Clutch over the top team kill as well, not exactly ideal. And Clutch diving on through. What can he do right now? Nothing. Shut down, but Amir is there for the trade. Amir gets one, tags onto the second, trying to live on the point for now. As it's being contested. Just an annoying spot for them to deal with. Wow. I don't know whose shots those were. I think those were Clutches over the top. It might have been Sin, actually. I don't know. Codcaster's bugged, guys, so it's hard to tell, but beautiful nonetheless. They're going to get 2-piece on the top cat. And they're going to flip the spawns as well. And at the worst possible time for Jhangly to lose those gunfights, they do. 10 seconds left. And P2 is going to be on the cards, but the overextension through Kitchen has not been picked up yet. It's just Sleazy watching it. And he's going to back on up and have to do something. He wins the first, but wow. His teammates pick up the pieces, but Dream Ruiner does spawn here. The red players are going to spawn right in front of him. Oh my god, I love Skyline. What a map we're playing right now. Nobody was blocking, but it doesn't matter. He gets a 2-piece anyway. And I mean, Hefty Turtles, they're looking like the favorites from me. This might just be a 3-0. You know, update my prediction, guys, because they are looking like the stronger team. The slaying has been pretty one-sided so far. It's really just Dream Ruiner having a rough go of it. Hasn't got a kill since I've been on board with him the last time. Look at him to step on up as he does finally get one. Tap gets 2 in the feed, so 20 seconds or so scrap time to fight over. They're going to need to get this, and they're going to need to get, you know, all of the respawns, or excuse me, all of the rotations off of spawn. And just hold this new hill. It's been a tough go of it so far for them. They're trailing by 100. We'll see if they can turn things around. It's not a great look so far. Dream Ruiner starting to step up a little bit here. Better late than never, but we'll see if the old adage is true in this series as he's dealt with in the back. Trying to break on in, shooting a dead body. Thought it was a player, but it wasn't. And Panda falls in the back as well, so that's a clean break from the front from Hefty. The Turtles looking strong so far. They might be secret ninjas. I guess we'll find out the rest of this series, but they are going to get broken, though. 30 seconds left on this P3 to collect, and this is a lot of time to give up if you are the Turtles. Jhangly, they might have a foothold back into this game if they're able to hold on. First one goes Sim's way, but not the second one, but it's been your man on your street, Clutch. Looking like it in this series so far. Been dominating in the slaying, him and Sleazy. Both combining tons of kills. Sleazy with the second one, gunned out of your socks, Dream Ruiner. We'll see ya on your next life. What do you have in store for us? Team shots in the back. Sin's gonna help his homeboy, and spawns are secured for the Turtles. Maybe an overchill there, but it might not matter. We'll see if Sin is there to pick up the pieces in the back. Slaying has just been so one-sided so far. It's going to be a 2 dead, though. And Obstructed gets a third one, so it's just down to Clutch in the back, and he will fall. So a clean break from the front from Jhangly. We'll see if they can hang on. They've been hanging, but it hasn't been for for much of this series so far. It's been very little time they've been able to collect and hold on to. They've been, you know, the breaks have looked okay, but just the holds have been where they've struggled so far. Panda gets one, but he's getting overwhelmed by blue arrows at the moment, and he can't get a second one. Tap, the furthest member up. Can he get anything done? Nade over the top is going to be good, and that should be enough for a second one. So Tap breaks on in with the help of his teammates from the front. But he should be pitching out any second. His teammates fall around him. Elite for 3 as well. Or actually, that was Sin. Sin for 3. Breaks on in from the spawn out. And a sloppy P4 hill as we rotate to our final set of rotations here. And this separation of the score has not been close this entire game. It's been Turtles comfortably in the lead. And look at that turn and burn from Sin. I had no idea where he's getting shot from, but he just snapped on that player at the end of that one. Nice shots from him as they'll secure the P1 for now. Until Obstructed goes into the time. And it'll turn red, but... I mean, Hefty Turtles, they've been the comfortable lead this entire map so far. Can Jhangly do anything in this map to turn it around? As they'll get broken. And I don't know if their spirits are broken yet, but we're nearing the end of this game. 20 points to close it out. And I mean, Jhangly, they can still lose on this P1. They have to contest this time, and it looks like they will get on in. But the spawns are going to be everything, and I mean, the same thing, different day. Hefty, they break on through to this P2 with 10 seconds left yet again, and I mean, Jhangly kind of letting them flood through kitchen, flood through underground, just flipping those spawns. And it's been costing them on this P2 so far. I mean, Obstructed, what can you do on this break? 10 seconds till Jhangly are going to lose this one. I mean, Hefty, they've done a great job so far holding on. Obstructed gets one, he's losing teammates around him, pinstripe kill feed, tapped in the hill. Clutch is going to fall as well. That should flip on through the spawns, but only 8 seconds are needed. Until this is a victory for the Turtles. Let's see what they can do. Tapped is going to fall. Mir's going to break on through the front. Nades are out, but they're going to be good for Jhangly for now. Clutch trying to break on through, but Dream Ruiner is standing tall. 2-piece for him to find. And Obstructed gets one on the overextension. It's just number 2 now. It's going to be Sleazy trying to break on in with his teammate from Piano. And they're just going to hop up for free. Nobody watching the rope. And Clutch going to combine on in, and they just can't hold. This has been an incredible comeback for Jhangly. We'll see if they're able to rotate, though. It's going to be this P3. They have to close it out here. They have to make sure that Jhangly has no edge in this series. They're going to get the initial slays, but they're getting picked apart. What am I watching? This is looking like a different Jhangly team the last couple of rotations. Stringing points together. And they break on in through the front of P3. We're not done yet, chat. 2 do fall in the feed for Elite. Make it a third one as he gets the 3. Actually, I believe that was a different one, but it doesn't matter. 3 seconds is all that remains. They're going to have to touch the point. 249 and climbing. Team kill comes on in, and that'll do it. 250. I believe 215 as well. And Hefty Turtles. They're going to take it. That got a little nerve-wracking toward the end. Jhangly, you know, combining some time. That P2 break and hold was beautiful at the end, but it wasn't enough for them to get over the finish line. So the Turtles, they're going to go up 1-0 in this series. And honestly, I thought that might have been a little bit more one-sided than that, but the fact that Jhangly were able to survive as long as they were, you know, just the resilience they showed, that was a nice showing from what I saw at them at the end. You know, we'll see if they're able to hold on to this map number 2. I mean, you know, the momentum was definitely swinging back toward the Jhangly side at the end of the things, but they couldn't quite get it done. So the Turtles looking like ninjas in map number 1. We'll see if they're going to have their ninjas boots on for map number 2. I mean, SND, we'll pull up the maps and modes so far. It's going to be on Hacienda. And if there's anything I know about this game, especially this map in SND, it's got to be teamwork, the name of the game. We'll see what happens. You know, in this map, I mean, I did like what I saw of the Jhangly boys at the end of that, but is that going to be enough? The slaying was really starting off really slow for Dream Ruiner in that hard point. Let's see if he can turn things around for map number 2 here. They're going to need to. And it looks like I think we're keeping host on the same Same server. Let me check in. Let me check in with the boys. Looks like we are going to be staying on the same server. So, you know, W. W, same server. Love that. Oh, man. It looks like the players are going to be ready. So we're going to be loading on in. It's going to be Hacienda Search. And I mean, I guess predictions for me, I think this is going to be a 2-0 edge toward the Turtles. I mean, S&D is definitely a different game mode, but I just think the slaying is pretty one-sided so far for me. I already talked about it a little bit. Yeah, Dream Ruiner needs to step up. And really a couple other players probably do need to as well. It's not just him, you know, it's a team game at the end of the day. We'll see if Tapped, you know, Panda, Spexy, can you step up in this map number 2? We'll find out if they're up to the task because we're loading on in. It's gonna be S&D. We'll see what kind of adjustments they've made for map number 1 here. And it looks like, are we gonna end it? Looks like they're gonna play it. Okay, cool. I thought they might end it because they didn't get in time, but it looks like we are gonna play it. And it looks like it's going to be the Turtles on the offense. A is gonna be on the cards. A 2-2 split. Actually, a 1-3 split. Top mid so far. It's gonna be Clutch, Sin, and Sleazy all going toward this top plat area. And Obstructed should be spotted here if he gives a shoulder. And wow, the balls on Amir Elite right there to plant the bomb by himself. Nobody even watching him, really. Sleazy in the credit corn is going to get credit for that one. 2v3 situation. Looks like Amir will get picked on the outer. Tapped at Panda. What can you do here? Tag down low. We'll see if they can do anything. They're running out of time. Only 20 seconds left. And they think there's a flank coming in, but nobody is on the overextension. Nobody pinching. Everybody just holding from the front. Tapped is going to be the last member alive as Panda's dealt with. Nice shots from him, but in an impossible situation. 1v1, though. I mean, what can Sin do? He's going to check the bomb. Nobody's home. It's going to be first round going the way of the Turtles. And, you know, just the confidence for me from the Turtles to have one player planting the bomb toward A, everybody else toward top mid. Nobody watching his bottom U or his outer fence. The guy just plants it out in the open. That's got to take unreal amount of confidence or just disrespect toward your opponent to pull something like that. And I mean, yeah, they just planted it, left it alone, and said, "Come at us, retake us, bro." So they'll be on the board first. Back on the offense. It's going to be Jhangly. What do you have in store for us? The bomb is going to be toward A, but players spread out all over the place, and that's not the gun for that gunfight. Obstructed. Taken down first. Panda not able to get the equalizer. At least he has the proper gun for this gunfight, but nobody giving him a shoulder as of yet. And it looks like they will finally there tap with the trade. 3v3 situation. And Clutch gets spots these players crossing, but he's going to get bad timing, or maybe not. It's going to be Dream Ruiner on the overextension, or on the pinch, watching it. Getting the bad timing. He has 2 players to contend with, and he can't get either. The stun is going to reveal Sin. And he has an SMG here. Yeah, I don't love this play from Sin. We'll see if he can do anything, but it doesn't matter because his teammate Sleazy is just going to wipe them on the rock. Meanwhile, it was all just a distraction. The bait and switch, and I mean, they got baited out of their socks there. Nobody picking up. I don't know if he didn't pick it up or just got gunned. It was a little late on the switch there for me, but regardless, Sleazy gonna get 2 and a clutch up on the round. Hefty. Put a pair on the board now. Continuing that momentum from the hard point. We'll see if Jhangly can have anything to answer back with. They've lost a couple of rounds in a row. Momentum definitely favoring the Turtles. It looks like it's going to be another mid-hit. Similar, but this time it's a 2-2 split. It looks like it's going to be Sleazy, Eric's Clutch, excuse me, getting first blood already. And Clutch getting aggressive as well toward the mid. And I believe that was Sleazy getting the equalizer, but he is also going to be traded, so now just Clutch in a 2v2 situation, can't win it. All left to Amir. And what can you do at this point? I mean, he does have bomb down, so he has, you know, the time advantage, but he has no idea, no way of checking if they're on bomb as of yet, but he is going to go check right now. It's really going to be what kind of timing does he get. And they're going to stick it. Oh, this is incredible timing he just got. And they're going to get the defuse. Unfortunate for Amir. He played that pretty well, but a couple seconds earlier or later may have been the difference there. Jhangly with the 2v1. I guess sort of ninja defuse, but they're going to take that one. Good answer back from Jhangly. They had the numbers advantage, used it well. And to be honest, I thought Hefty Turtles was going to win that. The way they played that opening break, they got the first blood, but then just the trades did not go their way. Clutch loses an important one in office, and they'll fall for it. And a B hit and a fast one off the break here. Sin, you're going to get overwhelmed shortly. Obstructed gets 2 on the round. Actually, that was tapped, I believe. Gets 2 on the round. I love the kill feed, how it's broken. Quick answer back, though, as Obstructed does fall. So 2v3 bomb down. It's a decent situation for Jhangly. Can they convert it now? As Sleazy gets a freebie on the bench as well. Panda gets his trade. Yeah, maybe an overchow from Sleazy there, but Clutch gets the straggler. I mean, that shoulder was just so quick and so unnecessary. 1v1 situation, tag down low, both players. 25 seconds left. What does Panda elect to do? He's going to wrap the entire map. It's not planted for him over here, so he's got to be careful. It's really what kind of timing does he get? The knife is on out. Yeah, you didn't need to do this, Panda. You got to be careful here. 10 seconds left. You just got to play the time. He has to push you. Clutch should end up getting the kill here, but he runs out of time. He doesn't get the defuse here. Panda playing with fire there. Barely able to clutch on that round. Look at that. I mean, that was just a sliver. Panda getting incredibly fortunate. The time works out there. Oh, yeah, my bad, guys. I didn't update the series score. Appreciate you for reminding me. It's 1-0 to the Turtles right now. Let me update my graphic. Forgot I did that. And, you know, to be honest, that was pretty poorly played by Panda in that 1v1. I don't want to harp on him too much, but the fact that, you know, he almost lost his team the round from overchallenging there. Didn't need to show his entire body. Just needed to play the time. And, I mean, he barely squeaks it out. So, 2 apiece now. Jhangly. A couple rounds in a row. Gather a little bit of momentum. Will it amount to a map victory or not? I guess we'll find out. Obstructed. Gonna be the first one to fall, though. Clutch tag down low. He's gonna have watching over his teammate from Plat 3 toward top close right now as Amir gets the trade on that one somehow and just left it tapped in the 1v4. Good luck, buddy. And, yeah, knife to a gunfight typically doesn't favor the knife, but sometimes it does, but not in this situation. He'll get taken down 1v4. Yeah, I remember you, Mamba. What's going on, man? How you doing? What's going on, chat? If you guys are in chat right now, update on the score. It's 1-0 for Hefty Turtles. Hefty Turtles. They took map number 1. It was a close affair toward the end, but they were comfortably in control till the last couple of seconds. They won it by about 30 to 40 points. We'll see what happens here on the offense. Jhangly. They're going to lose that last one pretty convincingly as well. We'll see what the offense favors them a little bit better this time. As Sin's going to get... Or actually, not Sin. Sleazy's going to get a nade over the top. Gets a ton of damage on these players. But A is still going to be on the cards as Sleazy gets tagged down low. He's got to be careful here not to lose his life. Stun over the top. But Hefty, they're going to get first blood as well. And these players are going to be trapped on the A bomb site. Look at this pinch already from Sin. On the overextension. Pistol out in full effect, but he can't win it. Trigger finger not looking like mine. Unfortunate for him. But he does get the initial, so these players are still trapped in their spawn. All the way back fence at A. Clutch knows it. And they only have 40 seconds to deal with. I mean, look at this other gunfight right now, too, as well. Clutch wins that one. Tapped is right next to this player. Look at this timing. He turns around as soon... Oh, my God. Tapped wins that one somehow. The tree may have been his saving grace there. Turns on him. I thought it was going to get the worst timing ever, but... Doesn't elect to be that way, but he's running out of time. Only 20 seconds left to plant this bomb. And he doesn't know which side he wants to go to. It looks like he's decided on A, but both of these players are still here. It's really going to be Amir. Going to be subtexting this guy. Yeah, nice little stick to... Little cherry on top to end that round is Hefty. Going to be going up to 4 now. I'm doing great, Mom, but this is my second game of the night, too, as well. Casting. I've been casting a lot lately. I think I'm gonna take a break the next couple of days. Give my voice to rest. I've been doing basically like 2 games a day for all week, pretty much, so. If you guys did miss it, the first game was a pretty, well, it was kind of close. It was LA Royals versus the Revenants. The Revenants took that one 3-1 in Group B. It was a pretty close affair. First 2 maps were close. The second 2 were not. Revenants won 3-1. The last 2 were pretty convincing as well. But enough about this match, or that match. We're on this match. An aggressive play toward Rock yet again. It's going to be obstructed. What kind of timing does he get in? His gun's on single fire or something. What was that? Oh, that is so unfortunate. I've had so many of my teammates do that before. I don't know. I just felt personally attacked by that. I don't know why. That's always the thing. Is Amir blind? Amir might be blind. He has a player right in front of him. Didn't see him. What is this round, guys? Sin. 1v2 situation. Gets tags on in. Panda low in the corner, but he's not able to do it. Sloppy shots on both, and Jhangly. I mean, they'll clutch up that round, but that was an interesting one, let me tell you. Those are the only kind of rounds, those are the only kind of plays I see, I swear, in like Group C, guys. Like, these are the matches that it comes out on, and this is why I love casting games like this. It's just so entertaining. I love this. Like, you guys might complain about it not being high level COD. That's kind of the point, because you don't see like stuff like that ever happen at the top. Oh man, Jhangly. They'll win that one, but it was an interesting round, let me tell you. From single tap to some sloppy shots. We'll see what happens here. Sin getting aggressive toward the Rock, and 3 dead already. Panda last alive, overwhelmed, and look at this round. Aggression from the Turtles. They know they should have won that last one, and they're angry about it. They're gonna take this one swiftly. Get the mop and wax out, because damn, they got absolutely smoked. They're just cleaned them up. Map point now for the Turtles. And, you know, we might see another fast round like that. We'll find out here. They looked mad about that one, I'm not gonna lie. We'll see if the aggression translates into some rounds, or maybe some mistakes, potentially. It's usually one or the other. Looking like it's the former, or the latter, excuse me. So far, Clutch gets first blood. Second one as well. Oh my god, disgusting shots from Clutch. 12-4, having a map for himself as well. It's him and Sleazy yet again. The top slayers for Hefty turning up big in this series. His bomb is down. 2v4. The Dream Ruiner and Tapped. You're going to have to clutch something here, but we'll see if they're up for it. And Tap taken down low. He should die here in a second. Amir will take care of him. And all down to Dream Ruiner. Had an incredibly rough map number 1. And he's going to have to pull something out of thin air here to win this one. And he can't even get the first. Hefty. The Turtles are going to take map number 2. 6-3. And that one wasn't particularly close. Map number 2 was kind of one-sided. There was definitely a little bit of trolling going on, I could kind of tell. Maybe not, like, on purpose, but definitely some troll plays coming out for map number 2 especially. I mean, look at that, though. Clutch and Sleazy, you know, 1,400 damage as well. Panda did a lot of damage as well, but couldn't convert those into rounds. As it's going to be 2-0 now for the Turtles. Yeah, Spexy, you're funny. It is 2-0 right now. Turtles taking it. Oh, I guess you're not playing. I don't know why. I didn't even realize. I didn't clock that. I'm not. It's not clocking with me. I don't know why I didn't peep that, but I mean, I'll take a look at the map modes. So far, it's been the Turtles just ahead in the slaying for me in this series. That skyline. I mean, the ending score, to be honest, it could have been a lot more one-sided had they not allowed Jhangly back into the game at the very end. Could have been like 250 to 160, 150. It could have been a 100-point game, but they kind of let Jhangly back into that one, so the score looks a little bit closer than it really was if you watched that map. And then that S&D, it really wasn't too close. There was a couple rounds that Jhangly clutched on up. Really just kind of some mistakes by the Turtles costing them in those, and they're taking it comfortably 6-3. So now as we go into this Vault Control, I mean, Vault Control, it's one of those maps, it's a lot like Protocol, where you can kind of just get spawn trapped if you're not careful. The A zone is not as hard to get as some of the other maps, but just the slaying prowess from the Turtles might be too strong to overcome. Jhangly. Interesting. I don't know if I like that as much. Jhangly just, I don't know. Something about it just sounds better. You know what I mean? Something like that. But it looks like we are going to be loading on into Vault Control. This might be the final map. I'd predict map 5. What do I know? Turtles are making me look stupid. We'll see if they're able to convert it. Get it over the line in this one as we're loading on in. It's going to be Vault Control. This might be the series ender here. Can the Jays hang on? We'll find out here shortly. They're going to need to. On board with Sin on the offense so far, so at least Jhangly on the defense. But on this map, that might not be the preferred side. Offense can definitely get it done nowadays. Sin tagged down low. He's going to get on out of here. Reading the pressure as well. He's just kind of surrounded. Panda on the chase, but Panda getting tagged down low. Sin in the longest gunfight of all time right now. Finally wins that one. 2 dead in the feed. And kind of arrows everywhere. Right now, Clutch is all the way up in their spawn, but he is dealt with. He's the one that got the 3 off the break. Sin gets the worst timing ever. Turns his back as soon as his player was able to do something, and it's been a pretty sloppy contest back and forth for both of these teams, vying for map positioning. We'll see if it ends up working out for Hefty as Clutch is turning on up. 3-piece from him. Another one. He's looking like the MVP from Hefty in this series so far. Having a great performance in this one. Already a tick of progress gone at A, but the catwalk is cleared, and now it's just down to Sin and Amir. What can you do on this point? Sin standing tall with his teammate, but they are finally cleared off the point. Not before 2 ticks come on in, though. We'll see if Jhangly have what it takes to hold the line. The further this series goes, tapped with some shots, but a little bit early, premature on the shots there. Gets some damage in and does finish the kill, but it's going to be B on the cards for Hefty Turtles here. They're going to read the pressure, but they can't win the gunfights. I liked the idea, just the shots weren't there. We'll see if they can even get the 8-minute extension in, as it's looking rough so far. They're running out of time. 25 seconds. They only need 1 tick, though, to extend this minute. And it looks like they're not getting it as Tapped is turning up. 10-2 from him this round. We'll see if his slays are enough to secure the victory for them, as A is still being contested, but Tapped is getting into their spawn and getting aggressive. Gets another one. This should be 4 dead. 10 seconds for them to touch the point. It's only going to be Clutch so far able to do so. He gets on through, but I mean, his teammates are just dying around him. He has to do something, and do something big now. Clutch gets the first one, but not able to convert the second one. So round number 1 is going to be going Jhangly's way after a stellar performance there. I can't even remember the player right now. I don't have it on my screen. I believe that was Tapped, yeah. Tapped in this round. 15-2. Look at this performance. Going absolutely off. And this, I mean, this is the type of performance you're going to need. You know, backs against the wall. Down 0-2 in the series. If you can turn things around, it has to start here. But it can't just be all on Tapped. He needs some help. I mean, he's on an 11 streak, too. Has the helicopter as well. Fully kitted out. We'll see if that Hellstorm ends up coming into play or not the later this map goes. It definitely can be. Tapped going straight for A. Does the 11 streak continue? And it looks like it will. 12 as well for man. Let's just stay on board with Tapped until he dies. He's having a hell of a performance right now in this map. 13 kills in a row. Man is possessed. The spirit of Shotzi took him over. 14 as well. 18-2. What is this guy doing this map right now? Just single-handedly gets this A zone as well. Oh my god, it doesn't even matter what he does. could get caught mid-reload, it doesn't matter. He is just immortal right now. 15 kills in a row for him. The quickest A you'll ever see. And they're going to transition this into B. Getting aggressive behind this player. Shirley's another one. Yeah, I'm just going to full screen this man. Give this man all the monies. 20 and 2 performance in map number 3. What are we talking about right now, guys? Just having a game of his life, and we're showing it on full display. 2 ticks toward B now. We'll see if Tap gets another one. Of course he does. 18 in a row. Will this guy even die this round? We'll find out here in a second. Does the streak continue? Goes for 19. Can he make it 20? Oh my god. What am I witnessing? The round ended, or he would have had his 20th kill in a row there. My goodness. Didn't even die this round either. And Jhangly. 2 in a row for them. Off the back of this man. Tapped has locked in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna stay on board with him until he dies, guys. I can't ruin. This is the longest streak I've ever seen. At least in a competitive series. We'll see if he's able to continue it. I mean, he might drop a nuke on him. We'll find out here. Looks like B is gonna be on the cards for the Hefty Turtles. Tap gets another one. Teammate straight coming out. 20 in a row for him. Hit strike kill feed. Unfortunate team kill is going to come through, and Tapped finally dies. The main Slayer is down, and that's going to give them an attempt to get toward B, and the double stack is already in. Hefty Turtles, what can you do so far? Clutch is going to get the first one. He's been the man of the series. We'll see if he's able to continue that form. If they can shut down Tapped in this one. As B might be done and dusted. We'll see if Tapped can do anything on the flank. He gets one, but not able to get another. Foot race is on. We'll see if the nades come over the top. Clutch laying down, gets one. Has a couple more members to deal with. But he's not able to do it. Amir doing what he can in the feed. Gets one, gets a second one. Nice shots from him. His teammates are on A now, and 2 ticks toward A, 2 ticks toward B. This has been a great round of control for the Hefty Turtles. Their backs against the wall, and they're playing like it. Amir on a 4 streak as well. This should be done and dusted here in a second, as A is already gone. The stack is on in. That's a 3 stack as well. Hefty Turtles. All they had to do was kill Tapped. And they win the round. It's as simple as that, guys. Also, let me update my graphic. I forgot to update it. It's actually 2-0 toward the Turtles. Let me fix that real quick. And this is why you're seeing on your screen why offense can be a lot easier on vault control now. Because you can do stuff like that, where you can go on A, and then while you're getting progress toward A, you know, diverting your attention of the defense, you can just stack B and get free ticks, and that's kind of what happened that round. You know, it was a B hit off the rip. They got wiped on B, then off of spawn, they go A. They get a couple ticks on A, they wipe them, then they're back on B. They get ticks on B. You know, it's just a pendulum back and forth. It's up to the defense to respond. See if Jhangly can hold on. I mean, that was a fast round. It's so far so good from the Turtles, though, is they're going to wipe all of Jhangly back into their spawn. It's really just been Tapped, able to get the slays from Jhangly this entire map. We'll see if he's going to get some help, or if he just does it all himself. So far so good on the defense. B is going to be on the cards for the Jhangly boys. Clutch is going to be going top art, watching over the enemies, but it doesn't seem to matter. He's getting all the kills over the top. Nice shots from Clutch, but I mean, it's been Sin and Amir. And really all of Hefty just on a 12 spree as a team in this round. We'll see if they're able to get it done. Sin taking a route through pool. He's going to get a free kill on the flank. Has 2 more to contend with, and he should be taken down. Nice nade over the top. We'll seal the deal. And Sleazy will fall as well. This A point is going by, but slowly. They've only gotten 1 tick on it so far. The double stack is in. Life lead is still favoring the Hefty Turtles, but they should lose A here unless Clutch can somehow squeak his way through. Looks like he's not able to do so. Amir just trying to buy time on the A zone. Has one in front of him. Nice shots from him. Shouldering the pillar like a champ right there. But he has a player behind him. That's going to be obstructed. And he gets 3 as well, I believe, before he finally falls. At least 2 there. And Sleazy, oh no, sloppy shots right there. Tapped. Secures that kill. That's 2 dead in the feed. A is almost done. One more to gun on the point, and they're gonna win it. Obstructed even on the overextension. This is great map positioning and space as well, but Obstructed's allowed Jhangly to collect, but unfortunately he was on the wrong side to do it. If he was on Art side, that probably would have been a transition toward the B zone. So they'll spawn close, bottom Art, and potentially this could be a defensive hold from the Turtles. They still have the life lead, although it is, you know, very fragile one at that. They are top Art with the AR, though, so we'll see what happens with Clutch. Sloppy shots over the top. He's going to miss them, but Sin is there. He should pounce, and that'll give him the go button to do so. 10v7. And Sin gets another one. Yeah, Dream Ruiner. Tough gunfight for him to win there. AR up close against the sliding sub. Good luck with that one. You know, we were praising Tapped, and I mean, for good reason. 36 and 10. But I mean, yeah, Dream Ruiner still on that rough form he's been having. 7 and 19. We'll see if he's able to turn things around, or if we're going to be heading to round number 5. 45 seconds left and no respawns remaining for the Jhangly boys. See if they can do anything. Oh my god, Obstructed. Absolutely gunned there. Thought he was going to win that one, but didn't end up being the case. Now only 3 lives. Oh my god, Tap just continuing his reign of terror right now. They do get two kills in the feed, so this could potentially be a B stack. We'll see if they can read the pressure on the overextension. Oh, that's going to be a mirror. That was an important one. For Tap to find. And now it's just left to Panda, and he will fall as well. So Hefty Turtles, they're going to win this one. Send us to round number 5. We'll see if Jhangly, I mean, they won the first 2. The momentum shift may be in the Turtles' favor now. We'll see if they, you know, Jhangly, they gotta clutch up here. Their series is over. It started off incredible, but you cannot rely solely on one player in Tapped to get it done for your team every round. It's just not a viable strategy in the long run. I mean, he's having, you know, the map of his life. It would be a shame if they were gonna lose it when he's dropping almost 40 kills already in map number 3 here. I mean, we'll go on board with him on this defense, you know. We'll see if they're able to get it across the line. They've lost the last 2. Can they clutch up and send us to map number 4? Tap's going to be red on the overextension, but it doesn't even matter. Sin just gets absolutely incinerated there. The Jackal OP, ladies and gentlemen. Look at those shots. As it's going to be 4 dead. Let's go on board with Tap again. Going for spawn kills. Gets 1 as well. Maybe potentially can get a second one. Yeah, nobody turning around to read the pressure from Tap as he gets a tags on the 3rd as well. Getting shot off spawn as well. Gets out of dodge for now. Turns. We'll see if he's able to burn. And yeah, Clutch. I'm not sure what you were looking at there. You shot the player. You saw which way he went. Not sure where your head was at on that one. Maybe you didn't see him, but regardless, Tapped is still alive, and he's kicking. And he's kicking another one up. Oh my god. This guy is something different in this control. Don't know where this Tap was the other 2 maps, but he's activated, and he's here. We'll see if that's, you know, able to convert for Jhangly, because he's still frying, but Hefty Turtles are going to be on the point now. They're just not reading this overextension. Tapped has been flanking from pool, from catwalk, every single life it would seem on this defense, and they're just not picking it up. 45 from him. 46. This guy might drop a 50 bomb. We'll see what happens here. Dream Ruiner. Backing on up, reading the pressure from Bees. He's going to have a gunfight with Sin. Sloppy shots over the top is not going to connect. And some nice movement. We'll keep Sin alive for now. And Sin and Amir on the overextension are dealt with. And it's just going to be Clutch now, trying to get something done, but he can't. And all 4 from the Hefty Turtles will fall. They haven't had any progression toward any of these zones so far. They're just getting cut to shreds. 6 to 16. The life lead so in favor of Jhangly. 8 seconds left. Can they even touch the A zone? It might not even matter. This round might come down to lives. They do finally get the 4 dead, but they're going to need the minute extension as well as just all the kills here. The Hellstorm surely is going to come down, and Tapped is going to get a pair on the point. Obstructed falls, but no respawns left for Hefty Turtles. This should be, barring some miracle, Jhangly's round. We'll see if Tapped gets his 50th or not here. And it looks like he's denied. No 50 bomb for Tapped, but Jhangly are going to take it in overtime here in control. 3 to 2. we will see a map number 4. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened between map 2 and 3, but Tapt is looking like a completely different player. We'll see if you know, if he's able to keep up that form the rest of the series. Who knows what can happen here? I mean, you can't, like I said in that control, you cannot rely on one player to get you across the line. I mean, almost 5,000 damage from him as well. That's ridiculous performance. It's not realistic to expect somebody to keep up that level of, you know, performance the whole series. I mean, they're gonna need everybody to step on up on his team if they're gonna, you know, convert this into a victory. Yeah, 50 in control is crazy, Pip. I mean, you know, almost 50. 49 technically, so not quite a 50 bomb. But yeah, regardless, that was... I don't think I've ever seen a streak that long, or casted a streak that long before. He was on, what, 20? I think 20? A 20 kill streak in control is... in anything is actually insane. I cannot believe he didn't die for that long. His brother picked up the... Yeah, maybe. Maybe somebody else. Maybe he toggled, bro. I don't know. That was insane. We'll see if he's able to keep up that performance in map number 4 here. We're going to be loading on into Rewind Hardpoint. And, I mean, this is kind of how the series has played out if you're just joining us as well. This is what the series has looked like. It's looked like Hefty Turtles were going to be the favorites for me to take this potentially in a 3-0 the more I saw. But, I mean, if Tapt is playing like that, who knows what could happen here. He really just needs some more out of the rest of his teammates if they're going to cross the finish line in first. We'll see, you know, if that's the case. If you ain't first, you're last. Word to Ricky Bobby. And we got a bunch of cars in front of us as well. Hefty, Jhangly, what do you have for us? Rewind, the map of rotations. We'll see if it's going to be on the card. So far, just taking a deep route. We'll catch up with that player later. Actually, he's going to cut through. It's going to be clutch. Cutting through. I don't love that route he took, but, I mean, it ended up working out. Oh, my God. Almost guns the second player as well. The AR. Sleazy is there for the trade. We'll see if they're able to flip on through the spawns. It's just 2 players that are going to be blocking them for now. It's just going to be your boy Tapt on your screen trying to play for positioning as spawns, and he will be dealt with. Nice break on in from the Turtles. As they'll have map positioning for the new hill as well. This is a decent amount of scrap time they're giving up, though. I want to see them maybe contest this a little bit. They cannot, you know, cannot push them too far back, obviously, but just play for a little bit of scrap time. It looks like that's Amir's goal here. Oh, but Clutch loses an important one in transition. He will fall, but it might be just unnecessary as Sleazy's there to pick up the pieces, but a team does spawn out, so they got to be careful here. But they're going to win most of the gunfights in transition, so it might not matter. Panda on the overextension gets 1. Pistol out. At this point, just reload, buddy. That pistol's not going to do much good at that range. Panda will stay alive, and that'll give, you know, this breaks some hope here to break the spawns. His teammates are chiming in as well. 3 dead. All left to Sin. Last one alive in the front. He wins 1, making a second one as well, but eventually will fall there. As Panda off to a hot start right now, 6-1. Secured his teammate spawns for P2, but it's going to have to be the rotations on this map to P3 and P4 up next that are so important. And looks like so far so good from Hefty Turtles on this pushing of Old. I actually really liked what they did. There's only 10 seconds left. They know they're still going to be spawning in the back of Old, so they push the front, and they set up for New. It's going to be important gunfights in Burger, though, and Sin can't win it. So early time will go Jhangly's way. Oh my God, what shots. Great shots there from Clutch, or from Sleazy, excuse me. Does he read the pressure, though? Sleazy knows there's going to be a pinch coming in soon, and he'll read it to perfection. Unfortunately, lost teammates in transition. But it might not matter. Sleazy shooting like this. 10-1 start from him. Can we talk about this man on your screen? Only died once on a 5 spree so far. Running out of ammo. Has to pick up the second gun. Gets another trade as well. And he has 1 bullet left. Maybe didn't even notice he's so locked in. Doesn't even notice how much ammo he has left. Finally does fall for a second time, but 11-2 start from him. Having a great start to this map. The knife's coming on in, but unfortunately, the team kill. But spawns are still in favor of Hefty, and that's really what this map is about. It's about this P4. The money hill on this one. They have great space to work with as well. I mean, Amir is still soaking old, cutting from this Burger Heady. And I mean, he's just finessing the car to perfection. Dream Ruiner having a tough go of it. And he'll fall as well. It's really going to be obstructed, but he breaks on in through the side. Yeah, they let him through the side door. I'm not sure whose responsibility that was, but somebody just fumbled the bag for him. It might not matter, though. We'll see. Spawns should still be favoring Hefty, but they're going to get parallels now that Dream Ruiner is up all the way at this cop car positioning, but he will fall. Panda in the point, getting help from his teammate as well. That's going to be 3 dead. It's just up to Sleazy in the back. I mean, he's been the man in this map for Hefty, but he has a hefty task ahead of him. And I don't know how he's still alive right now, but big shot from every conceivable angle. He will finally fall. And Clutch loses that one somehow. Yeah, pre-fire not good enough. Shots not on point and tap to make him pay. And this is great for Jhangly. Not only do they contest that last time, they get blessed spawns in P5 as well. So the early time and early setup for this hill will go their way. It might be short-lived, though, as the break is coming on in. All 3 members pinching from every side. See what it looks like so far. So good for Jhangly, though. Just winning gunfights in transition. Sim does get 1, but he has 2 more to contend with. And it looks like that's going to be enough for now for Jhangly. They've done a great job on this rotation to P5. But are they going to read the pinch from Amir? It looks like no is the answer. Amir gets a free 2-piece in the back and says, "Thank you very much. That is my hill time." 25 seconds or so were gained, though, from Jhangly on this P5, so things will be about even as we head into our second set of rotations on this P1. Very close game so far. See if Jhangly can do anything. Dream Ruiner, oh my god, sloppy shots, to say the least. He does get it, but not after his entire magazine was emptied. And the last alive on the overextension, and he is dealt with, but the spawns still favor Jhangly. They just have to make sure they hold on for now. A trade coming on through. I mean, Dream Ruiner should get shot in the back from Sin here any second, but Sin also going to be flanked. Does the bamboozle work out? And it won't. It's just going to be Sleazy on this overextension, the furthest member up. And he just needs to play his life, but he's stuck in the middle of no man's land. What can he even do at this point? It looks like he's doing a lot. Gets the second one. Not quite enough for a third. But it might not matter. He has teammate support. He bought enough time for them to push on through. And Sin, stop shooting, but he is able to get that one. I don't think he spotted Dream Ruiner, but he will now. And Dream Ruiner spots him first. A very back and forth game so far. I actually forgot to change my overlay again. Let me do that real quick. It's 2-1. 2-1 for Hefty Turtles right now. Let me fix that. There we go. Appreciate the follows as well, guys. Back and forth affair. Hefty Turtles are going to break on into this P2, so this is great time they're gaining here. Pretty clean break as well. All of Jhangly basically flooding from the front. Sin stands tall, wins 1, has his teammates support for the second, and even Ego Challenge with no health on the 4th. A clean wipe, and I want to see Hefty Turtles push on through and try and flip the spawns. There's only 30 seconds left. Now would be the time to do so. And as I say that, look at Amir playing proactively on the map, doing exactly what I said. Maybe some bad timing for him as he ends up getting cleaned up. Honestly, Clutch probably could have hit around there, but he is going to reinforce on the ult. They'll secure the last 15 or so. Rotations are going to be on the mind of both of these teams. Sleazy already here. Has the player tagged low in front of him. He'll pounce and he'll activate. Gets the freebie for his own trade right now. Panda, what can you do to hold these? Because the answer is not great so far. Dream Ruiner tagged down low. She'll get swarmed here from Amir here in a second, and he will, but he wins the gunfight. Amir, some sloppy shots over the top. Can't win that one. I mean, Dream Ruiner playing his life well so far, but he has spawners right next to him. What does the timing look like? Is he aware that they're right next to him? He should have a free couple of kills in front of him, but the shots are not great. Gets 1, but cannot get the second. He will fall in the back. But it's just Sin right now, trying to block spawns, and he has an SMG, not the preferred gun for this gunfight. And there's a player right behind him. That's going to be Dream Ruiner, making up for his last life. And securing the spawns. But all the while, Hefty Turtles gain quite a bit of time on his P3 hill. And it's really Sleazy Gonna be the overextension man. The man for the spawns. Can you win an important one? He's gotten through, I believe. I don't think Tapped has seen him yet. And he should spot the... Yeah, he should get a freebie on the spawner. It's up to Tapped. Can you win it? And you do. I don't even know why I'm questioning this man at this point. Looking great in this series. He gets a 2-piece, and that'll shut down the push for now. And a 3rd one as well. Just do it all himself. Give him the 4th one. Clutch in his sights as well. Tags on in. Assist for him. And that'll thwart the first push from the Turtles here. His Taps on a 5 screen. Heating up. He had a godlike map number 3, but slowed down in this map number 4, and that might end up costing the Hefty Turtles. We'll see. Or, excuse me, Jhangly. We'll see here. But this is a lot of time they've given up on this P4 hill. Jhangly within striking distance now. Only down about 30 or 40 points after this hill is over. We'll see if that ends up mattering, because this P5 is a contest fest. And they do not have the spawns for it. They're going to have to break on through, and that's not a great start. Clutch living on these outer dumpsters. Has a couple players in front of him, but he's not aware as of yet, but he should shoot them in the back here. Nobody checking the dumpster. They know he's out here, but it doesn't even matter because Clutch is just in a better position. A free 2-piece for him to find. He might make it a 3rd, and he will. 4 streak for Clutch. Going huge for the Turtles late in this game. 20 points is all the Turtles need to get it across the finish line and take this series. Amir dancing in the courtyard right now. Gonna be running in 2 different guns from Jhangly, and he'll fall. Pinstripe kill feed so far. Sin in the corner. Absolutely sniffed out. The Bloodhound smells it. That's gonna be tapped on your screen, but Amir with a 2-piece to answer back. Contest Fest is still on. Clutch on the hill right now with his homeboy obstructed. Gets the trade, but you're gonna have to fly at the hill. Sloppy shots, but he gets it done. And New is gonna be on the minds of both of these teams. 15 seconds left, and Hefty are going to take it. But Jhangly have put themselves within striking distance to potentially upset them. It's all about these next few gunfights. Who's going to come out on top so far? Clutch standing tall. And Amir with the pinch is going to take down a pair. And 10 seconds. You got to go if you're Jhangly. They're all going to be off spawn. What do you have in store for us? Tap gets 1, but not able to get the 2nd one. Dream Ruiner sliding on in. 3 seconds left, and that'll do it. Hefty Turtles come out with the W in a close map number 4. 250 to 200. And I mean, to be honest, it was very similar to map number 1, the way it played out. The Turtles took a comfortable lead heading into that last couple of hills, but I mean, Jhangly, they just will not give up. They will not die. They held on. But they weren't, unfortunately, able to get it across the finish line in that one. And they will fall here. 250 to 200. Congratulations. Congratulations to the Turtles tonight. They're going to take our series. And they looked good doing it. It was really just the miraculous MVP godlike map from Tapped that was, you know, able to extend it to 4. But they just couldn't get it done in the end. Unbelievable performance from him, but alas, it wasn't to be. Oh, I'm not even on the right screen. My apologies, guys. Come back to me. Yeah, so congrats to the Turtles. They're going to be moving on, and let me check my my standings real quick. Let me pull it up. Sorry for the flashbang, guys. I believe the Turtles are for sure number 2 seed, maybe even number 1 seed now. I'm actually not sure. I think they are tied for number 1 seed. I don't know the head-to-head with CC West. I'm not sure if they win that one or not, but they should be either tied for number 1 seed or number 1, depending on how the head-to-head went. And Jhangly, I believe, are going to be your 4th seed now. I don't know if, I think that eliminates them. I'm not particularly 100% sure about that. Don't quote me, but I think they are out. So if that's the case, you know, I'm sorry, Jhangly, you had to go out like that. But I mean, you know, honestly, that was a good series from at least Tapped. You know, if you're going to go out like that, dropping a 50 in control is the way to do it. We'll take one last look at the maps and see how the series went. Close affairs in the hard points, but it didn't end up mattering. Hefty looked like the better team in that game mode. The S&D was more of the same, but it was really just that control that I was saying. 20 kill spree for Tapped. It wasn't quite enough to get it across the finish line. So unfortunately, that's all we're gonna see, I believe, from the Jhangly boys. And Hefty Turtles will move on to the playoffs. I believe either tied or #1 seed. We'll end up seeing here shortly. I'm not exactly sure when playoff starts for EWG. I'm not sure if it's going to be next week or the week after, but we'll get that sorted. We'll see eventually here, and that's going to do it for me, guys. You know, appreciate some maybe not high quality, but some high energy, some trolley Call of Duty. That was a fun watch. I appreciate you guys coming out and chat, all the follows, everybody. Appreciate you, Raven, as well, for the watch party in your stream. I think that's what you were saying as well. And honestly, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna host Raven if he's still alive. I don't know if he is or not, but let me see. Actually, I don't think he is live. I'll check real quick one more time. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Have a good night, everybody. Peace out.